Right. See, we're on Rumble, on YouTube, working on the tubes of you. If anybody's watching out there, give me something in the chat to let me know this sound is working, if it's working. Otherwise, it's just going to be a mystery for me. I'm just going to be talking to myself, wondering if anybody out there is really hearing what I'm saying. Should be working. I don't see why not. Why am I not working on? Doesn't seem to be connecting to X, but oh well. Let's go ahead and just start talking about what's going on here. The first thing I want to talk about is this new propaganda piece that's out. And the left never really misses a chance to just faceplant every time they try to own the right or own the Trump administration. So they're complaining now that the Pentagon spent a record $93.4 billion in September of 2025 amid end of year rush. So this was a story, TMZ's sharing it, of course, and then what's this other? What is this here? Yeah, I don't know who this is, but basically your standard propaganda outlets are sharing it. You got wannabe King Hexeth over here. I mean, not Hexeth, excuse me. Newscomb. And this really just proves just how out of touch they are. I mean, remember that there was Nick Shirley in his state recently, and he was uncovering fraud, and Newsom just laughed at him. They laughed at him when he uncovered fraud up in Minnesota, billions of dollars in Medicaid fraud of fake daycare centers, Leering centers, and it was so obvious and just in your face. Excuse me. It was almost like a slap in the face to the American people, because it's not like they were even trying to hide it very well. And then we come to find out that the governor himself and the mayor of Minneapolis were complicit. So they blow off those billions of dollars in fraud. The mainstream media just wants to act like it was nothing, like it was a joke that, oh, you know, Old Nikki Shirley over there, just that young podcaster, YouTuber, uncovered all this fraud. It must be meaningless. But God forbid our troops and soldiers eat like normal human beings. Of course, the left is going to cry about it. I mean, it's a well-known thing that at the end of the year in September, everybody is trying to spend whatever money is left in their budget because in October, the fiscal year rolls around. So once that happens, the budget's reset. And if you don't spend all of the money in your budget the next year, then you can't really justify that same amount the next year again. And so that's really how they get their budgets to go up and up and up. But this is a totally normal thing. And they actually, just to claim that they blew it on fruit basket stands and chairs and crab. I mean, these are standard things that you need, especially on a ship. They talk about the Alaskan crab. I'm going to tell you something. That sounds like, it's a luxury. And, a lot of people would consider that a luxury, but after you've been on the ship for a few months and those crab legs have also been on the ship for a few months and you're eating them just about every day, it's not really a luxury anymore. It just becomes, it's almost sickening. The smell. I'm having, flashbacks of the smell. Terrible. But yeah, it's not what you think. It's not the luxury that they're trying to make it out to be. But it really just goes to show that the left hates the military and they never miss a chance to show it because they would rather foreigners rip off our government, steal money from our government, and contribute nothing than that money go to our troops who are currently overseas right now trying to protect the world power that we are and protect all of this money that we have. So it's ridiculous, and I don't really know that there's really much more to say on it. I mean, of course, people have spoken their minds and made their feelings known, but that's how I feel about it. Anyways, moving on. Mark Elias is happy right now because they won't pass the SAVE Act. And so, you got to think about this here. Senate GOP leaders are looking to put the Save America Act debate behind them next week by scheduling it for a doomed vote. And MAGA is steaming mad. And of course, MAGA being steaming mad is what Mark Elias would want more than anything.